Okay, hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the significance of a company's financial year end. This is quite important, so all company owners, you guys should know the significance of this. Okay, so the significance of a company's financial year end is it actually marks the end of a company's accounting period. So for example, if let's say every now and then, right, you spend on something or your company has revenue, so you keep updating your accounts. There comes a point in time where you need to close your accounts. So this is actually the period whereby you consider your financial year end to end, and then that's where you close your books. So the company financial year end marks the period whereby your accounts close and a new set of accounts is open. Okay, so once a financial year end is reached, the company must prepare the financial report. So the procedure is you run a business, you run a company, and then after you start to tally your accounts, your revenue in, your expenses out. So you tally all the way, and then your company reaches the financial year end. So what you do is that you actually close the accounts, and then after you need to prepare for the financial report. You need to put your accounts in order. What's the reason you need to put your accounts in order? Because you need to hold an annual general meeting. The directors are supposed to account to the shareholders during the annual general meeting, and then eventually after the financial year end, the company, after the AGM, the company will need to file the annual returns with ACRA and also file the corporate tax returns with IRAS. So the significance of how you set your financial year end, you can actually set it in a manner whereby you maximize the tax exemptions. For example, newly incorporated companies enjoy zero tax for the first 100,000 of chargeable income in the first 3 financial years. So the first financial year can stretch up to 18 months from incorporation. If let's say the company is going to make less than 100,000 worth of chargeable income in the first 18 months, then they can actually set the first financial year end to end on the 18 months, so that they will stretch out the period whereby the chargeable income is enjoying the zero tax rate. Okay, so the financial year end may also coincide with seasonal business activities. We have clients that, for example, do the Chinese New Year business, and then after their financial year end tends to coincide with the conclusion of the Chinese New Year period. Okay, so the financial year end may also follow a holding company. So if your company is a subsidiary of a larger holding company, then your financial year end may have to follow the holding company. Okay, so then recently there were changes in the legislation. The legislation was changed sometime in August, end August, so 31st August, you could still be following the previous legislation, but after 31st August, right, these are the changes which which were put in place. So now currently, right, the companies need to notify the registrar of their financial year end upon incorporation and of any subsequent change. In the past, right, you could update through your CorpSec and do it through BizFile, but currently, right, it's a little bit more tedious in a sense that you need to notify the registrar. And upon incorporation, right, you actually have to state your financial year end. But by default, if let's say our clients ask us when is our financial year end for the first year, we will normally tell them that we will put it by default 1 year from the date of incorporation. Okay, but some people, they may want to stretch out the financial year end. So for example, if let's say you are incorporating the company sometime in October of, let's say, 2018, you may make your financial year end on 31st of December 2019. So you stretch out a couple of months, but you put your financial year end at the end of the year, so that in future it's easy for you to remember as well. Okay, and oh yeah, but try not to just put the financial year end at the end of the year or middle of the year just for convenience sake. There has to be a good reason why you make this change. Okay, so unless otherwise approved by the registrar, the duration of a company's financial year must not be more than 18 months in the year of incorporation. This is the advantage that newly incorporated companies have. The first financial year can stretch up to 18 months, but if you want it to stretch for more than 18 months, then you need to gain approval by the registrar. But by default, we normally tell our clients that no, don't put your financial year end more than 18 months. And lastly, companies must actually apply to the registrar for approval to change their financial year end. If the change in financial year end results in a financial year longer than 18 months, or if the financial year end was changed within the last 5 years. Okay, so these are the changes in legislation. Financial year end is very important. All company owners, right, and all company directors, shareholders, you all should understand the significance of a company's financial year end. Okay, so this is our contact. If let's say you have any queries, you can actually drop us an email at info@singaporesecretaryservices.com. Okay, thanks everyone for watching.